Good evening. It's Brandy again. How are you all doing? So, tonight, I said I was going to try to share something with you every day. So, tonight, I'm going to share with you a little bit of my journal. So, I was kind of skeptical about airing out my personal business because I'm just private, and then everybody doesn't have your best interest at heart. And then we got those people that judge. But anyway, but I'm not worried about it because this is my life and this is my story. To give you a quick background, when I was 11 and I was going through bullying and, you know, typical adolescent problems that we go through out school, I journal and I share what's on my mind in a journal. Mind you, I was 11 years old and I'm still journaling to this day. It's helpful to me, it's therapeutic for me. I get to put my thoughts on pen and paper. Sometimes I don't even think about what I'm just going to write. I just write what is on my mind and what is on my heart and then go back and read it. And sometimes I'm surprised what I've written because I'm like, wow, I can probably write a novel about my life. But instead of actually writing a book, I decided that I'm just going to share some videos a little bit at a time, intimate videos, so you can better get to know me, feel comfortable with me, and know who I am. So what I want to do is I'm going to start from oldest to newest because I want you to see how much I have grown over the years. So my first journal, I've thrown some of my journals away because the contents that I had written in the journal was so hurtful that it had affected me mentally. It made me cry, it made me feel depressed. I've experienced trauma. Some of the situations that happened in my life that were traumatic, I can almost picture every single detail that had happened to me. That's how deep it is. So, a lot of my journals I could have kept because I could have put it in a book to help someone else, but no. Mentally, I wasn't ready, so I ended up throwing the book away. But this book right here, this is one of my old journals back in the year 2020. And I'm going to read to you the contents on the outside of the journal. It looks like it's been chewed on. It's been beat up over the years. It says, "For I know the place I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. So this quote is out of the scripture of the Bible, Jeremiah 29:11. And I'm going to read it to you again. "For I know the place I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. So I'm going to skim through this. See. Okay, this is something I can share with you. This is called The Life Code by Dr. Phil. I believe this was like a video or some kind of special on TV that I like writing notes on things that are important to me and that I can maybe use throughout my lifetime. So it says, this is the first point that I had written on here. It says, power begins by having a crystal clear view of reality and what each person in your life is driven by. For some reason, it seems like human nature to choose to take people at face value. That blindness is a choice. For some reason, it seems like human nature chooses to take people at face value. That blindness is a choice. Those from the dark side seek the gullible, the trusting, and the inattentive. For example, the point that he was making was internet scams target the elderly. I think that says the lonely and the desperate. This is a self note that I wrote. We must weed out the negative people in our lives who constantly judge, complain, insult, gossip, plain old drain your positive energy. Weed out those who do not have your best interests at heart. Those people who attempt to crush your dreams by telling you why you shouldn't do this or why this won't work. These people are called dream crushers. We should pray for the misguided people in our lives, but at the same time, protect ourselves and families from those misguided people. Accidents only happen when we do something stupid, wrong, or careless. Luck happens through hard work and dedication. Baiters. Who are baiters? Baiters, spelled Baiters. Baiters are backstabbers, A, abusers, I, imposters, T, takers, E, exploiters, and R, reckless. Those are baiters. Again, what are baiters? Baiters are B for backstabbers, A for abusers, I for imposters, T for takers, E for exploiters, and R for reckless. Okay, I'm going to read this. This right here is the time when I was a people pleaser and I would do anything to be a part of a circle. So I used to allow people to stay with me and they ended up being backstabbers, baiters, users. So I wrote this in March 1st, 2021. Dear Diary, lately I have been feeling irritated because I have 3 people staying with me. I don't know. It was cool at first. I thought I was being a good person by helping these people out because I hate to see someone homeless, especially in the winter. I can't help but to feel like I am now being taken advantage of. Who are people like that? Baiters. They have been in my house since November. There are things they do I am not used to. I am a quiet person who likes to spend a lot of time with myself. I am not a woman who is used to drama, confrontation, and conflict. On the good side, I met a man who has stolen my heart so far. And most of my journals, I make sure that I thank God for the many blessings. For example, for this one, I wrote November 26, 2020. First and foremost, I want to thank God for blessing me, my family, and my friends. Without God, I would not exist. So for that, I am grateful. God created a beautiful being in me. I am grateful to have two beautiful children who I love with all my heart. I thank God for blessing me with a roof over my head, clothes on our backs, and food for nourishment. I thank God for blessing me with a vehicle to take me to wherever I need to go. I thank God for a loving, caring aunt and mother who should have been first because she birthed me. Sorry, Mom. I miss my father so much. He was a good man, but I know he is at peace now, and his spirit is still with us. I miss my wise old grandparents on both sides of the family. I miss my cousins, uncles, and aunts who passed on, but I know they are at peace as well. Well, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, November 26, 2020, Thursday. We should have plenty to be thankful for. The most important things, we are still alive and well. God is not through with us yet. The year 2020 is almost over. It has been a rough year with dealing with Donald Trump, COVID-19, racism, riots, protests, thousands of people dying nationwide, senseless homicides, police brutality, children in cages, our black brothers and sisters getting killed by cops, protests, suicides going on due to the pandemic, natural disasters, government shutdowns, church, school, library closings. Honestly, I am ready for this year to be over with so we can all start over. Tonight I am reading Destiny, Step Into Your Purpose by Bishop T.D. Jakes. It is really making me wonder what my purpose is in life. Why am I here on this earth? After all I've been through and the many self-afflictions I put on myself, why has God spared my life? I know that I have a Pentecostal gift of speaking in tongues and interpretation. If I begin to use my gift more, maybe I can find my purpose in life. I remember a minister once told me, my life is to become a minister. I love to help people, I know. I wish I could feed, bathe, clothe, and shelter all the homeless. I wish I could help addicts become sober and contribute to make the world a better place. I thank God He blessed me with a big heart. My true joy in life is to be able to put a smile on people's faces. Sometimes I don't have to say anything. A simple smile can brighten someone's gloomy day. I know that is why I enjoy working in customer service, helping people feel good about themselves when they buy new clothes, makeup, jewelry, shoes, things for the house, whatever is joyful to others. To be able to smile and greet customers as they walk in the door. My dream is to work for a Center for Women and Families, to advocate for battered women. I have been there. I am grateful for the Center for Women and Families. They helped me recover from a lot of abuse, heartache, and homelessness. It felt good to meet other women who have been through what I've been through. I didn't feel alone. In the book Destiny, he mentions that people are too busy worrying about what people may think or say, that they do not follow their destiny or purpose in life. We lose our true selves trying to be something else just to please the next person. We do not want to be judged or labeled weird because we deserve to be who we really are. I used to worry about what other people may think or say about me, but over the years I stopped caring. I believe after you turn 40 and you have experienced life and observed different people's personalities, behaviors, and intentions, what people think of you becomes irrelevant. There is so much I want to do, I can't narrow it down to one. One thing I want to accomplish before I die is singing, even if I sing in church choir, which is what I'm doing now, and I'm the vice president of the Voices of Praise at West Chestnut Street Baptist Church. But it would be nice to be wealthy for once, working on that. I don't want to be rich, I just want to be well off. Let's see, what else can I share with you for tonight before I go to bed? This is about some kind of training. Let's see. Oh, I got pictures. See, I have pictures that I've drawn. See, I drew this picture right here. I don't know who it is, don't ask. My daughter drew this picture. I call myself the Queen Bee. There's Queen Bee, the crown, and a rose. My daughter drew this picture. Some kind of cartoon characters. I don't know who they are. My book is upside down. This is my beautiful daughter. This is a picture she took in elementary school. I forgot how old she was. Maybe about 11 or 12. 10, 11, or 12, maybe. Uh-oh, let me hurry up because my phone's on 15%. Okay, this is something I wrote about love and marriage, and then I'm going to close out for tonight. This is something I wrote January 30th of 2022. I thought that love and marriage was what I wanted, but sometimes it's not what it's cracked up to be. Sometimes I feel like I put my all in a relationship, but if we are not on the same page, I often wonder if it is worth saving. I have been through so much in relationships that I do not know if I want to put all of my energy in trying to make it work. A man thinks that just his presence and sex is enough to allow him to stay there. There is so much more to it. When was the last time we talked about our relationship? When was the last time we talked about our up and coming future. Right now, I'm in a state of mind where I need to focus on Brandy. What does Brandy want out of life moving forward? Maybe he doesn't know what a woman wants, but assume. How do I show him how I want to be treated when I never experienced true love the way I thought I have? On the flip side, I do love him a lot. Is love enough to keep it going? I believe in loyalty, dedication, consistency, and chances. Sometimes I'm not happy just the way he makes me feel. I need to feel loved. I need to feel wanted, appreciated. Does he make me feel that way? Well, sometimes. But he is so secretive that I do not know where his head is. Once I sort of gave him a choice. Does he really want to be in this relationship? Or does he want to continue to live the life he has been living before he met me? Now I cannot knock him. I will never ask him to change for me. Like I hope he never asks for me to change for him. Then I think, are we on the same page? Does he want to get married? Or am I wasting time? Then sometimes I think he is cheating on me. Sometimes he goes out dressed up, new cologne, new outfit. Then he doesn't come home. He goes straight to work. When I call him, sometimes he doesn't answer the phone. I feel like I'm on an emotional roller coaster. One minute I'm in love, next moment I'm in doubt, the next minute I'm confused. I get happy, I get sad, I get frustrated. I get sad again, I get angry, I feel sexy, I feel loved. It's up and down. It's making me dizzy. Then I wonder if he is using me to keep a roof over his head. Once he saves the money he needs, is he going to leave me? I don't know how to feel. All I know is I do care for him. So this book doesn't have very many content in it. I thought this was one of the books that I filled up. So anyway, this is just the beginning of what my journals look like. I will share more with you tomorrow. Oh, in here, I wrote, what are my passions? I wrote down 6 of my passions. God, family, writing, music, singing, and sex. That includes love, relationships, sex, intimacy, communication. Because life is just not about sex, but society has made it that way. Made it everything so sexual, so much that it has become a turn off for me, like for real. I wrote stuff like, today was a good day. I woke up this morning, went to work, came home. Now I'm chilling. Thank God my back stopped hurting. I was feeling miserable. I did not know what to say tonight. Nothing interesting happened today. God bless. Looks like I tore out some pages or something. Um, so I feel so comfortable on here that I don't even want to. I don't even want to sign out yet. I'm trying to find you something else to read, but I do want to pose a question that I've been wondering, and I want to know your opinion. Write in the comments, what do you think about being in long-term relationships without marriage? Does God frown upon being in relationships without marriage? What does God think about people being in relationships and not living together? Because I know, from what my understanding is, God created man and woman to be together. Man is a provider, woman is the man's helpmate. We were made to be married and to produce children, to produce our generation. But what if you've already been married 3 times and now afraid of the M word, marriage? Even when you've been in 3 abusive relationships during marriage, and they all only worked out for 3 months, and they all ended in the month of my birthday. Talk about a pattern. What do y'all think about that? Just put it in the comments. And I'm going to try to get some sleep because I got to work in the morning. But I love you guys. If you need anything, you know how to contact me. You need to order any Mary Kay from me, let me know. I'm here. I'm your life coach. I'm your independent sales consultant. I'm your friend. I'm your confidant. I'm a real one. I'm not going to judge you. Until next time, talk to you tomorrow.